think one of the first questions that I have to ask and answer is, why do a blog for parents and teens? Just the questions of parents and teens. And I would just say this: life is full of questions. We just can't get away from it. And that's a great source of how we learn as parents and as teenagers. And I think the older I get, the more I recognize that these questions of life that come up, if we don't take the time to adequately answer them, and answer them from a very reliable source of truth, we quickly find ourselves going down a path that we regret, and a path that we just don't like, and a path that ends up putting us in a position to not honor God. And so really want to have this blog be a blog that's very helpful, very practical, that is fun. And so as questions in life come up, and as a parent, you know, when your kids are young, it's some of those simple questions like, "Daddy, where are we going?" Well, that's pretty simple. But then some of the questions that begin to come up after that as kids get older and come into those teenage years. Well, why are we doing this, Daddy? Or why are we going here, Daddy? Or what is the purpose of this? Those questions become much more important. And from a student standpoint, a son or a daughter, as you come into the teenage years, realizing that you being the one that asks many of those questions become more important to you. And going back and forth between parent and teen, some of the questions that seem so trivial and so unimportant from one side or the other, from parent or from teen, are really very important on the other side, and very important issues of life. And then they begin to turn, and the parent then is no longer answering the question, "Where are we going, Daddy?" but asking the question of, "Son, where are you going? And why are you going there?" And so just the fascination of questions and answers, and us having a reliable source of truth to go to. Very open to tell you that my source of truth, and the source of truth that I'm going to take you to, is the Bible. I think it'll raise many questions that come from you as readers that I would love to address. Sometimes you may agree, sometimes you may disagree. And I want to open this dialogue. I want to be able to provide a reliable, practical answers to life's questions, and even just have some fun with some of the goofy things that happen in life, and goofy questions in life on a whole different level. So hope that you enjoy it. Hope that you'll continue to come back, and I hope that we'll learn together in this life, and learn to honor God as we walk through these questions and answers from parents and from teenagers.